what it is, guys. It's your boy Blasphemous HD. I think we're streaming again. I think we're back. And I think we're coming up fresh. You know what I'm saying? I think we're off up in this mug. And probably not. Let's see. There we do. All right, men. We are back off up in this mug. And we live. Hey, what's up, Jonathan the Gamer? What's up, my guy? What's up? What's up? Glad to see you, Brody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Bruh. Yo, we are super duper close to finish off our super chat goal. You know what I'm saying? Yo, W's in the chat for Jonathan the Gamer, our #1 super chatter. You know what I'm saying? Yo, W's in the chat to Lindsay Noel, man. Appreciate you. All the super chats, yo. You know what I mean? W's in the chat to the Dark Knight 420. Appreciate you, Brody. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you guys have all really good energy. You know what I'm saying? And we don't run up in the houses anymore. Type of 1 in the chat. Never mind. What it is, Scrap Baby? What's up, Sleazio? What's up, Ashley Littleson? What's up, Sleazio? What's up, Anderson? You know what I'm saying? What's up? All right, y'all. We up in this mug, man. I went and got some more clips that you guys done sent your boy through the Discord or DMs, and we about to jump into the mugs. Is this it? Can it be it?
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. The Screaming Ghost.
Yeah, this is one of them. All right, man. Let's do this. All right, here, let me pull up the chat real quick. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we're coming up fresh. 357. That's not the... There we go. Yo, I love how easy these phones make everything. Let's do this. What the heck? Is this the... This is the... Get it? That got tartar sauce. We found it.
Top 5 ghosts caught on
What happened?
camera.
My computer it hiccup, which is why we're getting it switched out once we reach the super chat goal. You know what I'm saying? Which is in 1,326 more bucks, man. You know what I'm saying? Once we finish the goal, we're going to order a new computer. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do hella scary music game videos. You know what I'm saying? Scary gaming music videos. You know what I'm saying? Hella freaking young child support music. You know what I'm saying? All types of awesome content. You know what I'm saying? But but most importantly, the streams. Love streaming.
Screaming Ghost.
That's not good.
Paranormal investigator Ross Allison has been heading up a ghost hunting team in the Pacific Northwest called A Ghost for nearly 20 years.
All right, type of 1 in the chat if you guys can hear the audio and see the screen perfectly. Type of 2 in the chat if you can't hear the audio or see the screen for shit.
After one of their investigations, a female team member believes that she was followed home by an unhappy spirit who attached itself to her.
Oh, I bet.
Afterwards, she says that every time she records her voice, unexplained horrific screams and growls appear on her recordings. In this clip, to prove her claim, she records herself in full view of a camera in a room full of people, which would make faking the recording nearly impossible.
All right, hold on, you guys. Yeah. Couple links I forgot to put in. All right, if you guys do want a super chat, the easiest way is to go directly through the links up above pinned in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Now, the second easiest way is to go directly through the channel. The first way is directly through the tip jar pinned in the comment section up above. Second best way is directly through the channel.
Hi, it's me again. Obviously.
Obviously.
No one can understand why you have to scream, and neither can I.
Damn.
Why do you follow me everywhere?
Maybe you smell nice.
I know you need my help, but I can't understand you. Please, can you just try to to not scream.
Hey, what's up, Wolf Demon?
Can you try to tell me your name? Or what you'd like for us to call you? I have friends with me. They understand things in the spirit world. We all want to try to help.
Oh, I bet.
I know you came with me from Rolling Hills, and I told you you would never have to go back there. But now I'm thinking you need to go someplace else.
Nut. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here.
Okay, let's see what we've got.
Damn. Damn.
Just as she claims, some terrifying voice seems to appear near the end of the recording, even though nothing could be seen or heard by light.
Hey, Jonathan the Gamer. As I say, 32 more in Super Chat, you know what I'm saying? That'll get us to the first Super Chat milestone of 50 in Super Chat. You know what I'm saying? We're going to jump immediately into Batman Arkham Asylum because I am Batman. You know, yeah. That game brings back so many good childhood memories, man. It's like Crash Bandicoot if your first system was a PlayStation.
Eyewitnesses are in the video. And once again, it's Meanwhile on TikTok.
Oh.
So I'm getting about 100 suggestions for TikTok ghost videos every week now. So I'm just gonna include a few of the best, and I'll let you guys decide for yourself. First up, the TikTok shadow person.
Uh-oh.
Dogs are ready for bed.
Doggo, no.
It's just a peaceful night
Hey, what's
here.
up, RBR?
Get ready to go to bed myself. What the is that?
Uh-oh.
Dogs are ready for bed. It's just a peaceful night here. Get ready to go to bed myself. What the is that?
What?
Now, as you know, if you're a regular viewer, I don't comment on whether I think a video is real or not. But if this is fake, then this is a pretty nice effect.
The is that? What? Oh, God! Fuck!
Now, the person who posted this video claims that this incident actually caused them to move from this house.
Okay, so everybody keeps asking about the shadow story, and we no longer live in that house.
I'm surprised her manly looking ass doesn't have a boyfriend after that happened. Shit. Lesbian. Not anymore. She'll be out the bar tonight looking for a dude strong and strapping enough to deal with whatever peeked outside of his bedroom.
We were actually going to buy it, and that happened, so we bought another house.
You got a man?
As far as here, we haven't really had anything. We do have a wooden picture on our wall that keeps falling down, but we don't know what's causing it. We haven't had anything weird happen like the shadow at the other house. So that's the story on the shadow house.
Next up, we have the restroom stall ghost.
No? Huh?
And then, last but not least,
What's going on, guys? Making a video. It's been a couple days since I made that last one. I don't know what that was. Yo!
What? Hello?
Hello?
¿Cómo estás?
Hello?
Muy bien? No quiero Taco Bell.
What's going
Doritos, Locos,
Hello?
Tacos. Who's shooting?
Those behind me.
Niggas is shooting.
So, are these real ghost videos caught on TikTok? Or is it just a part of the latest TikTok spooky video craze?
Yo!
Now, I have about 100 of these in my email, so I leave it to you to decide. Burn after reading. This next video was recorded by a Jordanian ghost hunter that I've never featured before, named Mahmoud. In the clip, he's investigating an abandoned building that is said to be home to a powerful curse. As Mahmoud explores, he begins to find old crumpled pieces of paper inside the cupboards, but he pays them no mind.
Oh my God.
However, it seems almost as if someone or something is watching him as he explores the house's cabinets.
We're going to edit that last about 5 minutes out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, forget what you saw. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that I am Will Smith, except without the physically and more than likely a verbally abusive wife with, Jada Pinkett Smith. And I've held up a neuralizer, and we all forgot what we just saw, me getting scared. Nobody clipped it. Nobody, you know what I mean? Nobody's going to, send me this on TikTok, and then when it goes viral, send me a message saying, who's laughing now? Like, you know what I'm saying? We're not going to do any of that. No one remembers any of it. No. Really? That's how you
When
going to do
he
it?
checks his footage later, he finds that there might have been yet another paper on a higher cabinet shelf that he couldn't reach. And this one almost seems to move on its own.
Almost.
ما أعرف شو فيها. شايفين إيش أنتوا؟ أنا مش شايف صراحة.
I mean...
And then, this is where things become truly bizarre.
It gets worse.
Mahmoud finds a bright red paper inside one cabinet and decides to see what it is.
Oh, I bet.
شو في هون؟ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم شو هذا؟ انسان يا اخوان. بسم الله الرحمن
Blair Witch
الرحيم.
Project type crap. Got ripped.
كثير يصير.
Got tongues on
بسم
it.
الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Only you can
الرحمن
prevent
الرحيم. أعوذ
ghost
بالله من
fire.
الشيطان الرجيم. والله ما بضل ولا دقيقة. من دخلت.
Bruh.
As he lays down the paper to examine it, the very floor beneath him seems to burst into flame. He makes a quick run for it. Later, when Mahmoud examines the strange paper that he found inside the house, he finds a series of strange symbols in an odd, indecipherable language. So did Mahmoud find an actual curse scribbled on pieces of paper spread throughout the house? Or is it just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can check out Mahmoud's full video and his other ghost explorations over on his YouTube channel. A little pat on the back. The German ghost hunting group Andapava PE caught one of the most bizarre videos of a supposed apparition that I've ever seen. Andapava is investigating a haunted house in Eberstadt, Germany. The couple who lives there says that they've heard and seen very strange things.
Oh, I bet.
Including the terrifying disembodied head of a little boy peeking out from inside their bathtub.
What?
Andapava did indeed catch strange electromagnetic readings inside the bathtub where the little boy had appeared. But creepiest of all, as the group walks into a hallway, their static camera catches this.
Können Sie uns sagen, warum Sie hier unten sind oder warum ihr hier unten seid? Können Sie uns sagen, warum Sie hier unten sind oder warum ihr hier unten seid?
Oh.
A small, pale little hand that looks like that of a child seems to reach up and touch one of the investigators on the back. The Andapava team says that
Ghosts is out here grabbing asses? Out here grabbing ghost reporters' anuses? Like, what type of loose... What?
they only noticed the incident after watching their footage back.
Oh.
Since there is only a brick wall next to them in this video, there was nowhere that this small hand could have reached out from.
Oh.
And if you think it might be the investigator, Chris, reaching around to touch his own back, it should be noted that the angle of his arm would be absolutely bizarre. And also, Chris is a pretty big guy and has fairly large hands. You can follow the ghost hunting group's investigations over on their channel, Andapava PE. The Cell. This next clip was filmed in a mental institution in a southwestern city in the Netherlands.
Sub-Zero.
Now, I can't even remotely pronounce the Dutch name of the city, so I just won't try. But this footage was filmed in one of the institution's holding cells for patients under psychiatric observation. By the way, the institution was also a former prison, and this room was originally used as a solitary confinement holding cell. So obviously, the room has a dark history.
Oh, I bet.
One night, guards monitoring the empty cell security camera noticed something very strange.
Jezus.
The ghost. Oh, hell. The ghost is somebody doing push-ups? Nigga, even the ghost is working out in jail.
Ik ben wel blij dat jullie het ook zien.
Ja, echt hè.
Ik kan mezelf twijfelen.
Het is psychotisch.
Nou, nu gebeurt er.
Dan komt ze ineens zo in beeld.
Oh ja, net als in die films.
Ja.
Ja, zie, loopt hij weer.
Oeh, hij ging er echt naar binnen. Hij kwam de bos.
Ja.
The light seemed to flicker and fade, and then something dark and ominous crosses the camera.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a bug. It doesn't look like dust or a spider web. But just what is it?
Oh.
You decide.
Oeh, hij ging er echt naar binnen. Hij kwam de bos.
Ja.
Thanks for watching. If you see a video anywhere that you think would be perfect for the top 5,
Ghost
send it to
getting
me at
swole.
nukestop5@gmail.
That's for real, for real. Ghosts out here getting all swollen and stuff. You know what I'm saying? All right, you guys, once we reach 32 more in Super Chat, you know what I'm saying, completing our first Super Chat milestone, we will immediately jump into Batman Arkham Asylum. Or as I would like to call it, and or at least Jonathan the Gamer would like to call it, Batman. You know what I mean? For real, for real. We're going to edit that out. Oh, copyright. We've all dealt with it. We've all dealt with copyright. Wow. What the? This isn't the video that I... Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. No, that's not. Oh, hell no. But it's definitely not hell yes. Let's see. Oh, man. Ooh. That's what's up. TikTok trends that got people killed. Ooh. Hey, type of 1 in the chat if you guys want to check out this video called Dumb TikTok Trends That Got People Killed. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys want to watch some more scary clips. Type of 3 in the chat if you guys want me to play a scary game. The Many Lies of Mia Khalifa. That's self-explanatory. Walking in a winter wonderland. I see hoes, they's a throw-in. They boyfriends pay while they hoeing.
After hearing
I'm giving them meat. When I'm done, I say eat. Walking in the winter.
and seeing strange things around her home, she installed multiple security cameras. Her 2 young sons start waking up terrified and screaming every night at around 3 a.m.
Oh, I bet. Oh, I bet.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Followed home. Over on the YouTube channel Ashes to Ashes, Dave and his brother Chris explore abandoned and sometimes supposedly haunted houses. In this investigation of a woman who says that she has been haunted by an evil entity that has followed her for most of her life, the guys pick up a very strange EVP.
Who's here? Get busy.
All right, what was number 2, Scrap Baby?
Is there anything?
What was
that
number
would
2?
like to,
It's number 2.
is there anything that would like
Oh, scary
to,
clips. Okay, we in there.
Is there anything that would like to... I'm going to ask you to give us a sign up here.
A creepy little voice seems to say, "Go with him." And Dave says that he thinks the evil entity in the house might have done just that. Since the investigation, he's heard sounds and voices in his home, especially in one particular hallway. And then, one day, his dog begins to act very strange.
Who is it? Who is it? Who's that? Who is it?
Yeah, what is
Who's
it?
down there?
What's poppin'?
I'll show you that there's nobody in the hall.
He's here. That's good.
Who is it?
Did you see it?
No?
I'll show you that there's nobody in the hall. Who is it?
Some odd thing with pointy ears seems to be hiding around the edge of a door. And note that when Dave swings his camera back around, whatever it was is now gone.
Run.
You can watch all of Ashes to Ashes Paranormal Investigations over on their YouTube channel.
Oh no.
First ghost hunt, last ghost hunt.
All.
Reddit user
Sounds like the name of my first ghost hunting video.
Amanda Burke and her husband were exploring the haunted Hillview Manor, an old mental asylum located in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. They had bought tickets as part of a ghost hunting tour group.
Oh, I bet.
Amanda says they walked around, checked the EVP meters supplied by the tour company, but nothing much happened. Then they began to hear an odd shuffling sound at the end of one of the halls, but they thought nothing of it at the time. Then, suddenly from the end of the hall, they heard running footsteps charging towards them.
Damn.
Amanda says that the whole event was one of the scariest things she's ever experienced. Now, I should note that I don't usually show videos without some visible or audible evidence of the supernatural. But looking at the reaction of this group and seeing just how hard and painful those falls look, I think this is pretty compelling evidence that something came down that hall.
I'll give him that.
As always, you decide. A new roommate.
Word?
A viewer from the Czech Republic named Simon says that he had never experienced anything supernatural in his apartment. That is, until a few months ago when his girlfriend Bara moved in with him. He says that after she moved in, strange things suddenly began to occur in his home.
Oh, I bet.
Small objects seemed to move on their own, and he would often hear strange noises like taps or footsteps. One night, he starts recording after hearing an unexplained sound.
Mně přijde, že se to děje, vole, když tomu nevěnujeme pozornost.
Shaky.
Že? Co? Hej, co?
Viděl, že jsem seděla tady?
A kde byly ty nůžky?
Běž do prdele.
saw that. Maybe the bottle's haunted. Ever thought about that? Is that bad? Now it's bad. Type of 1 in the chat if you would set the whole house on fire and move. Type of 2 in the chat if you be cool and still drink your Coke.
Udělej to! Ve jménu Otce i Syna i Ducha Svatého, ve jménu Otce i Syna i Ducha Svatého.
Oh shit.
Ve jménu Otce i Syna i Ducha Svatého. Do pěti! Já to vrnám, to se straší.
You asked him to do it.
After these strange events, the next night Simon decides to leave a camera recording the entire room. And he catches this. So is Simon's apartment haunted? Did the spirit somehow follow when his girlfriend moved in? Or is it just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The Watts house. The strange events at the Watts family home in Colorado might be one of the most reliably documented hauntings of all time, because every piece of paranormal evidence comes directly from footage recorded by policemen on their body cams.
Frederick Police Department, anybody in the house, make yourself known!
Shannon Watts and her daughters, Bella and Cece. Top 5 Scary Haunted Houses. Double Occupancy. Clay from the ghost hunting channel Time to Play TV is investigating a supposedly haunted inn called the Riverview Hotel in St. Mary's, Georgia.
So the video you're about to see now is a room that I stayed in at a haunted hotel, and someone had passed away in that room a couple weeks before this video was shot.
Dang!
And it was a older gentleman, like in his 70s, and he died of natural causes right there on the bed.
Clay doesn't even have time to prepare his recording equipment before things take a creepy turn.
I've been in this room for like 10 minutes. My fan has shut off and turned back on. And the fan by itself is turned off, I want to say, maybe 2 or 3 times. The bathroom door over there, it's closed. Now, I don't mean a little bit, I mean it's fully closed. Now, the reason it's open now is because I thought maybe a breeze, maybe something. There's no windows open. I got nothing going on, and that thing right there is just closed all by itself. So I'm telling you what, it's a little spooky. I'm gonna come back, set some cameras up, and do whatever battery's about to go low, and then do whatever I can to get it. It's closing right now, guys. Just moved a little bit. I'm telling you, just. See that?
Unfortunately, yes.
There's no one in here with me. Completely alone. Hello? There is There's no one here, guys. Sit, so watch. It doesn't close by itself. Okay?
Yeah, I super wouldn't trust that.
The second or third. I can't remember if it did it once or twice before I started on or what, but it's been doing it a lot, and I don't get it. Because I tried doing it by hand.
Oh.
I got goosebumps. It closed all the way.
Maybe the ghost is doing number 6.
And latched.
Maybe the ghost wants his privacy.
Guys, it closed and latched.
Now, Clay is understandably a bit paranoid. He leaves the camera recording his room while he sleeps.
Yeah, he's in for a rude awakening for real, for real. All right, you guys, once we reach 32 more in Super Chat, we will be jumping right into Arkham Asylum, a game you guys grabbed for me yesterday on Steam. Appreciate you guys. Doom, the new Doom is coming out tomorrow as well. So we got to prepare for that. Ghost is trying to smoke him out. Turned off his fan, probably turned up the heat.
The fans seem to shut off a couple of times by themselves, but otherwise, nothing that spectacular. However, then things get truly bizarre.
How bizarre? What the shit? What the hell? I thought that was a person's head. Yo!
Over the course of an hour or so, a chair seems to move from one side of the room to the other. And then, Clay is awoken by something terrifying. The entire bed can be seen shaking as if the whole frame is being violently pulled by some unseen force.
The chair moved by my bed and was actually like 40, 50 minutes later, the bed moved.
Clay did not go back to sleep. He ended his recording soon after this.
I'd end my recording too.
Sleep, not in this place. Nope, not gonna.
So is this a real ghost encounter caught on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You can check out Clay's full investigation of Georgia's haunted Riverview Hotel over on his channel, Time to Play TV.
Hey, that's what's up, Lime Damsel.
Happy Paranormal is a ghost hunting group that does paranormal investigations in and around the area of central Alabama. Group founder Johnny Rushing claims that his house is haunted by a ghost that basically followed him home from one of his hundreds of paranormal investigations.
Shouldn't have did it.
In one of Cappy Paranormal's weekly live vidcasts, something very strange occurs.
If you're staying all weekend, if you're camping all weekend, it's
what happened? None.
Can't see the goosebumps.
Yeah, we see the goosebumps, but what happened?
Something just touched my shoulder right here.
Oh boy.
Right there. And I heard,
oh no.
I swear to God, I'm not messing with you guys. That actually gave me goosebumps. I never get goosebumps. And it's suddenly cold right here too. Holy crap. That actually gave me goosebumps, guys. I felt it went right across my shoulder. It said zoop, like this and said, I heard.
And the live stream viewers saw something during this incident that Johnny didn't even notice.
All weekend, if you're camping all weekend, it's, if you play the live back, what are you talking about? If you play the live back, you can definitely see a wild white cloud-like object move across his shoulder. On my shoulder? This live? What are you talking about? Are y'all talking about now? Y'all saw something whenever I heard the and felt it on my shoulder. You saw something on the screen over here. It was on this side here, because that's where I felt the but I didn't see anything. Of course I can't see behind me, but it just went like this. I was like, what the hell? And had I not heard the that was creepy. I mean, I'm getting goosebumps again just talking about it.
Now, if you've watched many of my videos, you'll know that I'm not much of a believer in so-called paranormal orbs. In fact, I pretty much believe they're usually just dust. And the strange touch that Johnny says he felt on his shoulder and the voice, well, that could just be coincidence or an overactive imagination. However, I decided to take the sound of this clip into a spectral audio analyzer, and I found this. A strange little sound buried in the upper frequencies of the audio. I isolated it, enhanced it, and this is where things got kinda creepy. Now remember, Johnny from Cappy Paranormal says this.
Something just touched my shoulder right here. Right there, and I heard.
So now, listen to the enhanced audio from the incident.
Let's hear it.
You're camping all weekend. If you're camping all weekend,
Again, I should point out that this was all streamed live, so judge for yourself. The complete live feed can still be found on their YouTube channel, Cappy Paranormal. Shock Theater. This next video is a classic, and one that I've been wanting to feature for a while, but I can never find the original source. So I finally got in touch with the veteran paranormal investigator who recorded this video, Steve from the YouTube channel Medium Rawality. Steve and his team are investigating a notoriously haunted site, the Florida Theater in Jacksonville, Florida. As soon as they begin, things get very strange.
Even in complete darkness, the faint light from the exit signs revealed shadows and movement everywhere in the theater.
Are you on the balcony?
And from our vantage point on the stage, most of the shadowy figures were in the balcony.
The bizarre sounds and movement from the balcony continue.
Are you up in the balcony?
It almost sounds like one of the chairs going up and down.
Yeah.
But no one sees anything truly notable. However, their night vision cameras are catching something very bizarre that can't be seen with the naked eye.
Is that where you used to sit when the shows used to go on here?
I think we just caught something pretty amazing. As camera operator Chrissy Sellers zoomed into the balcony, it looks like there's somebody sitting in this seat. If you watch carefully, you can see him moving slightly. There was nobody else in the auditorium at this time, except us, and we were all on the stage. Here's another shot taken of the same area just a few seconds before. You can see in the left side, there's somebody sitting there. In the right, there isn't. Now watch this sequence of videos taken only a few seconds apart. You can gradually see the person forming in the seat. In this first shot, there's nobody there. In this shot, it looks like there's something starting to appear. Finally, there he is. You can even see his head turn.
Now, this is the only paranormal video ever to be featured on the classic ghost debunking TV show Fact or Faked, and judged to be 100% fact. You can check out Steve and his team's all-new paranormal investigations over on his new channel, Medium Rawality.
Hey, what's up, Baby Joe? I'm doing good. Thanks for the well wishes. I hope you're doing good as well.
Ghost Door Kick. This next video features one of the OG door-kicking Saudi ghost hunters that I first featured a long time ago, Adventure Allah. In this video, Allah live streams an investigation of a supposedly haunted house in the Saudi Arabian countryside.
Bismillah. Bismillah. جينا الجاسم بسرعة. بسم الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Shortly after entering, Allah says that he is now locked inside by a mysterious force.
في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم.
Nope.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Oh boy.
انحبست يا أخوان. بسم الله. أنا انحبست يا أخوان، ورب الكعبة إني انحبست.
Remember, you wanted this.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Hey, what's up, Moon? Type a 1 in the chat if you guys can still see me and the stream is good. Type a 2 in the chat if you can't see me and the stream is terrifying. Hey, what's up, Case Love Ziggy? What's up, Benji Blue Pills? Bills?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم، لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم، له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض، من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه، يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. حصنت نفسي بلا إله إلا الله. الله أكبر، الله أكبر. بسم الله. حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل فيكم. حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل.
Hey, Debbie in Dead Space. Yo, what's up? Hope you're having a great night, Debbie. Yeah.
حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل.
At some point, Adventure Allah says that he is trapped. He asks his live stream followers to contact his friend Jassim to help him.
حبايب قلبي، دقوا على جاسم بأسرع وقت يا أخوان. دقوا على جاسم بأسرع وقت.
The hell?
أول مرة شيء زي كذا.
Run, man. Run, children, run.
الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم.
Eventually, Allah is able to scream, kick, and run his way out of the allegedly haunted building.
حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل. ماني طالع، والله ماني طالع. إذا هي عناد ماني طالع.
All right, guys, what was the number 1?
أعوذ بالله. اخواني رحم ابوكم دقوا على جاسم واحمد، انا ماني قادر اتحرك من هنا. والله العظيم اني قادر اتحرك. رب الكعبة يا اخوان هذه انكسرت الان قدامي. والله العظيم انكسرت قدامي. حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل. الله اكبر. الله اكبر. الله اكبر. الله اكبر. ابى اطلع. ابى اطلع. ابى اطلع. بسم الله. الله اكبر. ويلي.
Haunted Holiday. Now, this next clip is just completely random and bizarre. It's not from some old creepy haunted house or any place that would even seem remotely spooky. This video was actually recorded by a Nuke's Top 5 viewer at a random Holiday Inn hotel room in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. So, a little girl sets up a camera to record herself unboxing her new necklace. And then, everything just goes wrong. In an instant, a bunch of bananas in the hallway randomly fly off the shelf, the door lurches shut, and strangest of all, the bathroom sink turns on full blast all by itself. The little girl in the recording told her family, and they found this when they checked the camera. So is this a haunted Holiday Inn? Is it a hoax? And if it is a hoax, why does this little girl's startled reaction seem 100% real? Let me know what you think. That's all for this week. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5...
Hey, what's up, Allgale? Yo, what's up, Stick Figures? Hey, what's up, Scrap? What's up, DM? I'm not gonna lie, man. I would have ran for my life. Like, I'd have ran the minute I walked up in there. I don't trust nothing.
Five scary things caught on camera. Scary people. Five scary things caught on camera. Scary people. Home Alone. John from the YouTube channel Exploration Unknown is exploring an abandoned mansion in British Columbia, Canada. The house was supposedly the location of some very bizarre occult activity. John starts to explore the house, but then begins to hear strange sounds from downstairs.
My keys are making noises. Freaking somebody down there, dude. Come on, quit messing with me. I'm just trying to freaking... I'll leave. There's something else in here. As I've got myself in a bad situation. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, forget it.
John eventually decides to just face his fear and head down.
All right, guys, I'm going to head downstairs. Oh, I'm scared to death right now. Hello?
Bruh.
Hello?
It can't be that bad, right?
He goes room to room but doesn't find anything. But now, he hears noises upstairs.
Let's floor open. Oh my God, Freelander. Hello? Is there somebody here? I'm not here to...
It is officially 32 more until we reach the livestone. The milestone. You know what I'm saying? Turn up.
Bother or rob anything. I was just here exploring. I thought...
Easiest way to super chat your boy is directly through the pinned link up top. You know what I'm saying? The second best way to super chat your boy is directly through the channel. Third best way through to super chat your boy is by buying some of my extremely tasteful feet nudes. You know what I'm saying? Now, those are on the TikTok, you know, and they won't be up for long because you guys know how strict TikTok is. So make sure to subscribe to the Feet Nudes. We gonna edit that out.
Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, God, turn on. Oh, my God. Oh.
John makes his escape, leaving the house to whomever or whatever might be skulking around inside.
That's freaking terrifying. I just kept playing this game in my head. So is this paranormal? Is this someone in here messing with me? I think I got my answer. I don't know if they were just playing or if they had ill intention, but it worked and scaring the living crap out of me.
Be sure to check out John's full paranormal investigation over on his channel, Exploration Unknown. A late night visitor. I featured YouTube ghost hunter Franco TV on this channel several times, but this video is very different from his usual paranormal investigations. Frank is checking out a supposedly haunted cemetery, and he finds that he's not alone.
Oh boy.
You can see so much more now with the night vision. It's ridiculous. Hold on. Just heard a noise. I literally just heard a noise down here. What the f***? Holy crap. There's somebody legit inside the room. Holy crap. The thing that gets me is that I didn't see anybody go into that room. I don't even see anybody else here. Like, there's no cars here. Usually you see cars and then it's like, okay, let me settle down. I keep quiet or keep to myself. But I didn't see anybody here. And what gets me, number two, is that she's in the dark.
It seems that an older woman is sitting inside one of the crypts in the pitch black dark.
What the f***? Holy crap.
But when Frank returns to check out the room, the woman is gone.
There was a woman literally inside this room. I literally have goosebumps right now.
Frank continues his investigation around the creepy graveyard.
Wait. Oh my God. She's right there. That's the lady I saw. It's an old lady. Hello? Ma'am? Do you need help? Do you need help? Yeah. Not doing that. I don't know if I should call the cops or call somebody. That was creepy. Holy. She's literally just standing there. She's sitting over there, but I think she's praying. I don't even want to bother her because this is a graveyard. But that is insane.
I don't see it.
Oh my God, that gave me goosebumps. I didn't think I was going to come across somebody. Not at this time of the night.
Frank quickly decides to leave the area so as not to disturb the strange woman.
Well, I bet.
Now, just to reiterate, Frank makes no claim that this is necessarily a paranormal experience or a ghost. But just imagine the terror of wandering through a dark cemetery and running into her.
Hello? Ma'am? Do you need help?
Check out Frank's full paranormal investigation over on Franco TV. Who's the scary one?
Bruh. Wait, what? What's up, all Gil? All right, guys, what time is it where you guys are at? You know what I'm saying? The exact times of where you guys are at. It is 4:59 here.
One night, a man is driving down a dark road somewhere in Russia. And then this.
She listened to Oons Oons music. What? That looked like a setup. The fuck? What the hell is wrong with people?
Now, if you watch the video, there are two pretty frightening things going on here. One is, of course, the crazy man chasing the car with a baby stroller. But also note, this driver's reaction is to throw his car in reverse and back right down the middle of the road into oncoming traffic. You can see other drivers frantically swerving onto the shoulder of the road to avoid him. Not only that, but the driver is literally giggling about the whole potentially deadly incident. So the question I ask you is, who's scarier? The guy chasing cars with a baby stroller? Or the guy giggling while carelessly backing his car into oncoming traffic? You decide, and let me know in the comments.
I'd say Penguin from the first Batman movie. He's pretty scary.
Not alone. Todd from the YouTube ghost hunting channel, The Holy Walkers, is doing an overnight alone challenge in an allegedly haunted car shop, known as, quote, the Ghost Garage.
Oh boy.
The night starts out a bit spooky with a few strange incidents.
Say goodbye to the offices. What the frick?
But then things get really terrifying. Todd begins to hear disturbing noises that sound like another person moving around inside the building.
I keep hearing noises like from the garage area. It's kind of freaking me out. And I don't know, I'm kind of wigging out a little bit because I feel like, what the frick was that? I feel like there might be somebody in here, and I'm not really sure.
Turns out, Todd is right. Someone has entered the building.
I can hear someone. Guys, I'm hearing someone in here. I'm hearing someone in here. It's not good. What the frick? I'm gonna turn around.
Nah, wrong button. Dang, I want to see the rest of that.
I feel like there might be somebody.
Like another person moving around inside the building.
I keep hearing noises like from the garage area. It's kind of freaking me out. And
oh, I bet.
I don't know, I'm kind of wigging out a little bit because I feel like, what the frick was that? I feel like there might be somebody in here, and I'm not really sure.
Turns out, Todd is right. Someone has entered the building.
I can hear someone. Guys, I'm hearing someone in here. I'm hearing someone in here. It's not good.
Oh, I bet.
What the frick? I'm gonna turn around this way. I gotta be quiet, guys. I just heard someone in here. Holy crap. Guys, there's somebody in here for sure, 100%.
Be brave as hell. Be brave as hell.
They're trying to get in. They're trying to get in.
Homie really stuck.
Oh, frick, guys, I think they went out. But they're still in here. I think they left, but I'm not sure. We're just gonna ride this out, guys.
The stranger beats on the door of the room Todd's hiding in, but he stays quiet. Eventually, the stranger leaves and Todd is able to exit. You can watch Todd's entire investigation over on his channel, The Holy Walkers.
Oh, I bet.
Won't You Be My Neighbor?
Oh.
When Dominic Mancuso and his partner moved into their new house just outside of Washington, D.C., they had no idea what kind of hellish nightmare they had entered. Their neighbors seemed to begin an odd campaign of spying on them. And not just Dominic's neighbors on one side, but the neighbors on the other side seemed equally bizarre.
Now, where is this bizarre part that we speak of?
And it didn't stop there. Dominic and his partner were intentionally harassed as both neighbors put up screeching yard alarms that blared all day.
All right, you guys. All right, chat. These are scary videos you guys have sent me through the Discord and DMs.
Top 5 scary ghost videos that will leave you shook. Lights out. YouTube user Chris Boylan says that his friend Bella and her college roommates lived in a California apartment with a somewhat dark past. The previous tenant had lost her life in the residence. One night, the girls experienced bizarre power fluctuations in the apartment. Lights in different rooms began to flicker on and off, seemingly at random and without reason.
Yeah, neither is our bathroom light. Turn on the bathroom light. Stop! I'm video recording it. Come on, Sketcher.
This is so weird.
But dude, this is so dude, this is weird.
I don't trust it.
Did you see it? Watch just before the bathroom light begins to randomly flicker.
Whoa.
But dude,
It looks as if some bizarre shadowy thing flies into the open bathroom door just before the lights begin to flicker violently. So is this an odd coincidence in a group of college girls who are simply overacting? Or is it something more sinister? Let me know what you think. 9886 Revisited. Now, a couple of months back, I featured a YouTube channel called Security 9886, which followed the paranormal adventures of a security guard who worked in a supposedly haunted cemetery. After being featured, the channel grew to over 65,000 subscribers in only a few weeks. And then, it just suddenly vanished, leaving everyone to wonder, what happened? Well, it turns out that if you work and film in a cemetery, some people just do not like the names of their deceased loved ones appearing in YouTube videos.
Oh, I bet.
I just got a message from the owner. All of the videos from the cemetery are being taken down. They're no longer, we're not going to have any more of those videos. I'm not ever going to post them again. This woman, this girl that called that made all this trouble down there, he just don't want any more phone calls like that. And that's all it really boils down to. But let's just have respect for this guy. Let's have respect for this girl. Let's let bygones be bygones. Let's let it be. So that's why the videos are taken down.
So, with some pressure from management, Security 9886 had to delete his entire channel. But there were still a few remaining videos that I wanted to cover. So I will be blurring all the names in these videos to respect the family's privacy.
What is going on? I'm basically just securing all this stuff right now. Just making sure there's nobody in here.
Is that the
Anybody
bathroom?
in here? Hello? Yeah, but listen, you got to get out of here. You're going to have to come talk to me, okay? Where you at? I can't see you. You're correct. So you need to come out, okay? You guys hear this? This is broad daylight. I don't know where this kid is. Where are you?
Now, it's interesting to note that most of Security 9886 content was streamed live. In this clip, he's simply patrolling the cemetery grounds, but he keeps hearing mysterious footsteps.
Somebody has definitely been walking behind me. I'm not sure. I just saw some tourists from Ohio, told them that the place closes at 10. I'm about to head back over there, but I don't know.
Without noticing, he catches what appears to be a small boy stepping out of sight into the darkness.
So what is going on, you guys? There is a red truck out here. And the chapel lights just came on. Hello? Hey, look, if you're just out here with me, you're fixing to end up in jail, you understand? So where are you? Nope, I'm getting the out of here. I'm done with this man. Nope. Hell to the no.
Hell no. Hell no.
Somebody's out here with me. All right, this is some scary that I ain't doing this garbage no more.
Now, there are two things that are very interesting about this clip. First, as Security 9886 enters the chapel, a child's voice seems to say, "Cameras are not allowed in here."
Hello?
Now, this certainly makes it seem that whoever or whatever this is truly mocking him. But even stranger, as Security 9886 hurries away from the chapel, the echoey, sing-song voice of the child seems to follow him.
Nope, I'm getting the out of here. I'm done with this man. Nope.
It sounds almost as if the voice is no longer inside the chapel, but is now right beside him. By the way, I'd love to take credit for that observation, but it was actually made by Loie Lane in her breakdown of the Security 9886 videos.
He runs out, but you can clearly hear it's almost like the voice is right beside him, continuing to sing into the phone's microphone. You know, he's filming on his phone.
So, all credit to her. In the end, the question remains, are the Security 9886 videos real? Or just an elaborate hoax? As always, or just an elaborate hoax? As always, I leave that for you to decide. Just a note, Security 9886 does have an all-new channel, so if you want to check it out, it's Paranormal Security 9886. Behind Your Back. On the YouTube channel Alex's Paranormal TV, Alex is investigating the site of a former restaurant in the isolated English countryside. Local legend has it that the location was the site of such extreme paranormal activity that instead of the building being rented or sold to new owners, it was simply closed and abandoned. On a previous investigation, the guys actually had a wine bottle thrown at them by someone or something in the building.
Whoa, what the f***, mate?
What was that?
What the f*** was that?
They go back to the location 1 year later, and things get even stranger.
If you want help, comment over and communicate with me.
You hear that?
What's up? That's weird, look.
What the hell? I saw that.
Help, comment over and communicate with me.
You hear that?
What's up? That's weird, look.
Don't know what that was.
Hello, is someone here with us?
Some dark, shadowy figure seems to walk through a room right behind them. Neither Alex or his cameraman noticed the figure at the time. They only saw it when they watched the footage back later. Now, what makes this footage truly strange is that this abandoned restaurant is basically in the middle of nowhere in the English countryside. It's not likely that there would either be a homeless person or a visitor skulking around the premises.
Oh, I bet.
And Alex says that he carefully searched the location before and after the investigation and found no one there. So just what is this shadow? You decide. Emax. Veteran Japanese ghost hunter Emax is exploring a supposedly haunted abandoned house in a remote location in Japan. The video is being live streamed, so some of the footage can get a bit choppy. Nevertheless, what Emax finds is downright chilling.
Shoot, don't show us. What?
What looks like a hand reaches out from around the corner of the building, but when Emax checks, nothing there. However, Emax is now terrified. He's simply too frightened to even enter the house. Eventually, he gathers his courage and ventures inside.
Oh.
ちょっとやばい。やばい。これはやばい。これ。いやマジでね。
Oh.
Immediately toward the cursed home for one final look, and he immediately regrets it.
ねえ。いやマジでやばい。なんかいる。絶対いる。
Get screwed. Congratulations.
何
And with that, Emax has had enough. He decides to end his paranormal investigation and makes his exit. For more of Emax's paranormal explorations, check out his channel at Ghost Hunter Emax. Thanks for watching. If you see a great spooky video on YouTube that you think would be perfect for the top 5, please let me know at nukestop5@gmail.com. And follow me on Twitter for extra videos and channel updates.
All right, guys. Now we go directly into thalassophobia. Oh, crap. Yep. Oh, boy. Dang it. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Oh, God. What? Oh, God. Type of 1 in the chat if I should watch these thalassophobia scary TikToks. Type of 2 in the chat if I should turn on more scary clips. Type of 3 in the chat if I should turn on some funny clips. Type of 4 in the chat if we should prank call. All right, I got you, bro. Definitely down to get on some Fortnite, bros. All right, we got a 2. Okay, we got a 1. Completely tied right down the middle. Okay. Okay. All right, let's do this. What it is, guys? That's a powerful one. It's your boy Blasphemous HD, and today we are here with our best friend, thalassophobia. You know what I'm saying? Crippling thalassophobia, if you want to be a douchebag about it. With that being said, we're here to watch this mug and try not to get scared. All right? Now, if I get scared 3 times, or if I holler or anything like that, we all lose. So, I'm not going to get scared. I got you guys. We're screwed. Not scared? All right, so if I jump or any of that, then that's me. Then if I jump 3 times, then I got scared and we lost. Does that count? Yep, that's what you get. Oh. Hey, what's up, Dark Samurai? Type of 1 in the chat if you have thalassophobia, which is the fear of, super duper deep water. You know what I'm saying? Type of 2 in the chat if you don't have thalassophobia and this doesn't scare you. In which case, you are lucky. Oh, God, it feels so good to scratch that on my back. Scared the hell out of me. Bruh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Really? Is this jazz now? See, we withstood that one. Dang it! Shit! Swimming babies? Nigga! Alright, so guys, what was the 2s for? Springtrap, the purple guy, put a 1. Everyone else put a 2. Jonathan the Gamer, Scrap Baby, 2. But it does not. Oh, yeah. I see what I did now. Okay, I get it. DMV Vibes. Hey, what's up, bros? Yo. That is just a TikTok hoax. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, you guys, we got 6 more super chats until we reach our first super chat milestone, to which case we jump immediately. Well, instead of 6, we have 32 more in super chat till we reach our first super chat milestone of 50. Once we reach that mug, we jump in. Type of 1 in the chat. You guys want me to play Batman Arkham Asylum. Batman. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys want me to play an underwater thalassophobia scary game. You know what I'm saying? Type of 3 in the chat if you guys want me to play a regular scary game like FNAF or, Joy of Creation, stuff like that. Bruh. Yep. I'll definitely be on around 11:45. I'll be on. It'll be so it's if it's 11:45 where you're at, it's 9:45 here, right? If it is, yes. That's not good. wonder who comes up with this music that's in the background. Strange things that are found in the sea. All right, you guys, type 1 in the chat if you guys want to check out the latest episode of Revenge Stories that went insanely jacked up by Be Amazed. Type 2 in the chat if you guys want to check out The Many Lies of Mia Khalifa. Type 4 in the chat if you guys want to check out dumb TikTok trends that got people killed. Yeah. What the hell is this? Mother, I'm scared to shut. Is this real life? Is this real life? Ah! This was a mistake.
So if anyone's ever wanted to know what is down one of these, let's take a look. Get a little bit closer. Holy crap, man. That's honestly quite terrifying. There's a why is there a ladder? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you can climb back up. Gotcha. That's terrifying.
This scuba diver heard a strange noise near an old oil rig. Listen carefully. Look at the size of that creature.
Help.
What would you do in this situation?
Run. Hell, maybe even shoot. Damn that. All right, so which one was 1 and which one was 2? You know what I'm saying? The Many Lies of Mia Khalifa.
Mia Khalifa is quite literally the most famous adult film star of all time, despite only being in the industry for 3 months. Her most—
What? 3 months? Motherfucker, what? What it is, guys, it's your boy Blasphemous HD, and today we're here to check out a video called none other than The Many Lies of Mia Khalifa. Now, I don't know who Mia Khalifa is, and none of us do. None of us has ever seen any of her work. So we're gonna give ourselves benefit of the doubt, you know, and just have that be 1,000,000% true. You know what I'm saying? Me, I've been a born again virgin about 6 times so far. This is, you know, I figure whatever works for Black China, you know what I mean? Obviously, I can, you know, it works for me too. I don't do that. But anyway, with that being said, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? There's no point in telling females to you know, there's no point. This Mia Khalifa's already in the title. Let's do this.
Mia Khalifa is quite literally the most famous adult film star of all time, despite
None of us
only
do
being in the
Springtrap.
industry for
No one
3
has ever
months.
seen Mia
Her
Khalifa.
most infamous video where she wore a hijab while doing it with 2 other people garnered her overnight success and overnight hate from all across the world. This one video started a domino effect where it made her the most searched for actress on these websites for years and basically made her a celebrity. However, many people were shocked when years later she revealed that from her entire time in the industry she only made $12,000. Mia would come forward to reveal just just how evil the industry was, how it completely ruined her life, and how a company completely manipulated her. The world started to see her as a victim of an evil and controlling industry that completely exploited her for profit. But is that really the story? Now, over the years, Mia's story seems to change with lots and lots of different contradictions. She says that she got started when she was approached by a shady businessman to do nude modeling and then was slowly manipulated into doing adult videos.
So you mean to tell me she went with the shady businessman? Word?
Yet there's evidence of her posting explicit content on the internet for free way before this happened. There's records of her working as a stripper, and at the time she stated that she was excited to do adult videos. She says that she only made $12,000 and was in the industry for 3 months, yet the company that signed her claims that she made over $170,000 and was in the industry for nearly 3 years. She claims that the industry is evil and that she wants nothing to do with it, yet turns around and then makes an OF. Is Mia Khalifa truly a victim of the industry like she says she is, or is this
1,000,000% a victim. Every female is. Men, learn now. All right? Just go with the flow. Don't call them on anything. You know what I'm saying? That she's the victim and nothing else. That's, you know what I'm saying? That go for everything. Type of 1 if I'm right. Type of 2, if nah, man, you got to call them on their crap. That way it's an argument. Or domestic violence with the man getting beaten.
simply all a lie to benefit off of her image. Let's cut the bullshit and get right into it. Now, Mia was born in 1993 in Lebanon, which is a Muslim country. However, she was primarily raised as Catholic, as her father is very, very devoted. She even has a Catholic symbol tatted on her hand. Now, it was in Lebanon where she attended a French private school that actually helped her learn English. But her family left Lebanon in 2011 during the Lebanon protests. These protests at the time were against Syrian occupation demonstration, and they got pretty violent as lots of people were arrested from it. So to get away from all of it, Mia and her family moved to the US. But coming into the US as a Middle Eastern family right after the 9/11 attacks did not do them a lot of favors. Being a Muslim or being a person of Middle Eastern descent was not a very easy time. In school, Mia was bullied relentlessly, constantly being called the darkest and weirdest kid.
I was the
Hey,
odd one
what's
out.
up, Ryan?
And everyone was white and Jewish, and I wanted to have a bar mitzvah, and I wanted to do all of these things that everyone else was doing, and eat the peanut butter jelly sandwiches in my lunch bag like everyone else. And there was a lot of bullying and a lot of things that
Is that Lindsay Lohan?
9/11 happened. So
Is that Lindsay Lohan?
My childhood was a little rough. I didn't have too many friends.
And if that wasn't enough, she also was bullied for being overweight, which caused a lot of self-image issues. Because she had such a horrible life, she attended the Macedon Military School in Virginia. Now, it was at this school when she was 16 years old that she actually met her future husband. But the weird thing is, though, is that this guy was 23 at the time, making a 7-year difference. And if that wasn't weird enough, they got married right when she turned
23?
18, so...
Oh, God! Those are Slovakia numbers. Oh, shit.
Yeah, pretty gross. And the main
1623. Oh, shit. Oh!
Future husband. But the weird thing is, though, is that this guy was 23 at the time, making a 7-year difference. And if that wasn't weird enough...
Which means she was 16, yep. Well, actually, that's better than Slovakia numbers.
They got married right when she turned 18, so yeah, pretty gross. And the main reason Mia even did this was because her self-esteem was just so low.
Don't lie to us,
I
bitch.
I had a lot of shame over being different.
Don't lie to me, bitch.
Not being attractive, not getting any positive attention or validation from
off your
myself.
clothes.
So I sought for it elsewhere.
Plenty of
and
positive reinforcement
by the time I
there.
was 16, I was dating someone who was 23, and
you were looking for validation through men.
Now, after high school, Mia went to the University of Texas at El Paso.
And they still blame it on us. Bitch. I was fast and wanted a dude to buy me stuff and knew that if I showed feet pictures, he would. And somehow that's him too.
So, Mia claims that she graduated with a degree in history, even graduating early in 3 years.
So in military school, we took extra classes. Like, I lived there in the summer too. And all of those extra classes were college credits. So I was able to graduate college in 3 years because
I don't know where this is going.
3 years of high school college credits earned.
However, there is actually no record proof of her graduating.
Hey, what's up,
from
Skippy
this
Toe? What's up,
university.
Rack
Her
Chicken?
legal name is not in any of the commencement speeches during that period. Another conflicting aspect of the story was Mia's claim of her weight loss. Now, it was in college where she did take the time to finally lose some weight so that she could boost her self-esteem, losing around 50 pounds, which is quite a lot. But how she lost the weight is different depending on which interview you listen to. In one interview, she'll say that she did it by doing exercise and cutting out soda.
How did you lose? You lost 50 pounds exercising or starving or all of the above?
No, it was through exercise.
That's great.
The first thing I did was cut out soda. And also I don't drink that often. So I never had to worry about like beer weight or like wine calories or liquor and stuff. So
in another interview, she says that she did it by starving herself and abusing laxatives.
The weight in the worst possible way.
What do you mean? How did you do it?
Not eating, just being completely unhealthy, abusing laxatives, just doing all of these things to put my body through the ringer and lose this weight so drastically.
Now, I don't want to come off as disrespectful to eating disorders when talking about this because I know it's a very serious thing, but my personal guess is that she probably did turn to more unhealthy methods during this time and probably was just embarrassed to initially admit it. But even with the weight loss, Mia still suffered lots of tatas were pretty deformed.
Yeah, so the first thing to go was my boobs. And it wasn't just like, oh, now I have tiny perky boobs. I looked like I had 4 kids and I was, 20 years old? It was so detrimental to my self-esteem.
Yeah.
I hated being in a bikini. Like, I couldn't wear certain things. I couldn't even wear a bra without, like, the excess skin showing.
So to help get her confidence back, she decided to get a boob job. Mia did tons of research to find the best doctors, the best procedure, and the overall best deal. And this landed her straight to Miami.
Through college, I saved up for breast augmentation.
Yeah, this isn't what I thought it would be. I thought it would be more entertaining and less weird. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Type of 1 in the chat if you guys want to finish watching the rest of this. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys want to watch something else. Indubitably. Let's see. All right, you guys. Once we reach 32 more in Super Chat, all going towards upgrading our streaming equipment, a.k.a. finally replacing this dadgum computer, you know what I'm saying, with something that can go more than 24 hours without blue screening, you know what I'm saying, we will immediately jump into either Batman Arkham City or a scary game of you guys' choosing. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Yep. Yeah, understandable. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Extreme stories of revenge that went far too far. Yo, that. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. What does that mean? Should I be scared?
What if I told you that Toad from Super Mario doesn't look like this, but actually like this? Ew. Or how about the fact that an aerial view of Venice looks eerily similar to Patrick Stump?
Bruh.
They say revenge is a dish best served cold, but I disagree. From some of the stories I've found on the web, the best revenge is served so hot it's downright nuclear. These aren't tales of funny, passive-aggressive sticky notes or cute pranks to teach people a lesson. These are stories of life-destroying vengeance and elaborate retribution, from devastating businesses to exposing cheaters in the most damning ways possible. So, grab your popcorn and put on your rad suit, because we're about to look at some tales of nuclear-level revenge. Kidney comeback. At some point, everyone with a sibling has found them annoying, but a select few can be downright evil, as a Reddit user by the name of Ryan sadly discovered. Ryan had a twin called Sebastian.